Good morning, family. It's your boy K-Spell, King Self for Life Wrestling Takes. We're going to talk about Impact today. We're going to talk about certain things that's going to transpire on Full Gear, my thoughts on Kenny King's situation. We're going to break down all that. So before we talk about Impact, let's talk about my man Kenny King. So, Kenny King got his release. He wanted out. He wanted out of Impact Wrestling. Well, he got it. So, you have to ask yourself, why did a prominent young black man like Kenny King want out of a hot place like Impact that seems to do right when it's concerning a black talent? Well, my man Kenny King, he saw the handwriting on the wall. He saw that his ceiling was only the digital media championship. He said, let me get my behind up out of here. Because he realized that, you know, what was really going on. And what really transpired is messed up. What was really messed up is, like I said, he won it and then got pinned immediately. How do you win a championship and get pinned immediately? Like, at least let your champion breathe before he started taking pins or whatever. Nope. He got pinned right after he won that thing. I said, how does that even make sense? So he seen the handwriting on him. Well, he like, man, I thought Scott was for us. I thought Scott was for us. That's what he said. I thought Scott was for us. Scott just as bad as TK, Triple H, Shawn Michaels. He's like, oh, dang, I got to get the client up out. Where the heck do I go? I can't trust Tony Khan. You know dang well I can't trust Shawn Michaels and Triple H and them. So where the clown do I go? Do I go back to TK and just be irrelevant on the app that don't nobody watch? I don't know. That's his decision. That's what he wanted to do. Because like I said, he won the Digital Media Championship, got pinned in the media, only had like, what, a 4-week reign. Next thing you know, you turn around and man lost the championship. Lost to the Tommy Dreamer. He said, I got to go. Listen, I thought the pairing between him and the young man, I thought, you know, okay, they got something, you know what I mean? But nope, they didn't do anything. They didn't do nothing. And I'm like, well, he said, I got to get the clown up out of here. So he said, I'm gone. So, Full Gear. There's supposed to be speculation of certain cats pulling up. We got people talking about Ronda Rousey pulling up. We got fools talking about Sami Callihan coming through. We got clowns talking about Mercedes coming. I'm like, listen, whoever it is, it better be big, because you know how TK do. TK always say, hey, I got this guy, I got that girl, and then it be underwhelming. Listen, what TK need to do, get off the mic, get out the site, and just figure out how to promote his production. And let the production itself do work, instead of you trying to be the freaking face of the company. Because it ain't working, Captain. It's not working. Now, will Full Gear be a success, or will it be full of jokes? That's up to TK and company, man. That is up to Tony Khan and company. Because you know me, I will joke out the place. I will clown TK and them if they put on a garbage show. Trust me, I will not hesitate. I do H&M like that. What makes you think I'm going to give TK a pass? Never. Never. Now, back to Impact Wrestling. Impact, solid show. Very wrestling heavy. Salute to the man King Mike. The man told me to go watch that match between Will Osprey and Josh Alexander. They cooked. Fantastic match. You want to know something? Will Osprey is even being talked. They said that TK may have bought out that man's contract. I don't know if that's right or not. I don't think so. They said his contract ain't up until February. So I think right now what Will Osprey is doing is just testing the waters. That's basically what he's doing. He's trying to get his feet wet across all North American wrestling promotions. Trying to see, okay, which one do I like best? Do I want to hang out with my homies and homettes over here in AEW? Do I want to try out Impact Wrestling since they get ready to turn into TNA? You know, hey, listen, the man is doing what he got to do. You feel me? He's doing what he's got to do. And I take my hat off to him. I take my hat off to the young man. We got Trinity versus Sonny Kiss. Very good match. Listen, Sonny Kiss is coming into his own. I know a lot of people that, you know, with all the flamboyant stuff, I mean, it is what it is on that. But him and Trinity did work, man. They did a great job. And then, now, one of the craziest storylines that I really don't understand what they're trying to tell is Bully Ray and Jordan Grace. I don't really get it. I know that they made it. They was the final two in the Call Your Gauntlet match, and I don't know. Maybe he acting like he's still jealous. I don't know. I'm really just trying to grasp what they're trying to tell with the storyline. Because it was a mixed tag team match with him and her, and my man Steve McMillan. I'm saying his last name wrong. You know what I'm talking about. And Killer Kelly. That was a solid mixed tag team match. Matter of fact, Impact. Listen, I clown AEW for all the tag team wrestling. Impact, they shows be heavy tag team wrestling. I think the only singles match on the show was Moose. Well, three. It was three singles matches. Moose and Heath. I Got Kids. And they're promoting the mess out of him with that briefcase. The matchup between him and Alex Shelley going into Hard to Kill, which is next year in Vegas. They're really promoting the best out of that. And you heard my man Matt talk about, now this is the real tag team, because obviously, they cheated for Moose to get the victory. But he was like, this is a real tag team here. I got a weird feeling that when it comes down to that time, Mike Myers, he's going to turn on Moose. He's going to turn on Moose, and he's going to cost Moose. Because Moose is not beating out Alex Shelley. He's not. You might as well pencil that in. Alex Shelley is walking out of Hard to Kill with that championship. It's a foregone conclusion. But like I said, they're going to play up, because think about it. He run around here holding up that man's briefcase when he should have been the one winning. Because like I said, they're a tag team right now, but more than likely they're going to end up split. I can tell you right now, it's bound to happen. It is bound to happen. We got a 6-man tag team match. The Rascals got a new cat rolling with him. I forgot the young man's name, but he's rolling with him. Then you had my bull guy, Callistico, and Hoovertube. Yeah, we had a Hoovertube sighting. And they were fans that saying, you still got it. It was a solid 6-man tag team match. Pretty good. The women's knockouts tag team champs, MK Ultra. Now, they were baby faces, but I'm assuming they turned heel, because the promo they cut, they said they get ready to run through the entire knockouts women's division. They said we gonna destroy everybody. And the way how the video was cut, I said, man, these girls ain't playing. They talk about we holding them titles for a minute. I said, okay, girls, do what y'all got to do. Y'all handle y'all business. Y'all do what y'all got to do. Come on now. Shoot. Listen, man, TNA coming. Look, I might clown them for, the audience and the production, but bro, they are coming. They coming. No, listen, no pun intended, but they coming, ladies and gentlemen. They coming. Fools is on here talking about they ain't know nothing. Look, oh, and speaking of which, okay, y'all. So early in the week, it was this cat that asked this question: what is your take on Trinity Fatu's title reign? I said they would not be revamping into TNA without her being there. That's all I said. Next thing you know, I got hit with all these clown messages from fools talking about, well, they was really doing this before she came. They was talking about this. No, listen, there was not one person online talking about them going back to TNA. Nobody. I didn't hear nobody say nothing about them going back to TNA 3 years ago. They didn't say nothing. I don't know where these fools getting this foolishness from. Listen, Trinity coming through was huge for them, ladies and gentlemen. Huge. Like I said, fools just hating on Trinity doing work right now. That girl putting in that work. Y'all fools just hate. Y'all just find ways to hate on the sister, because that's what the game is. The game is just to hate on the sister just because. Trinity putting in that work. She putting in that work, and guess what? They going back to TNA. Why? Because she came through. Yeah, maybe they may have said something, but they said we need that extra spark. We need somebody that's gonna come through, help us along the way, so we can go back to what we used to be called. And her coming through, it done changed the game big time. So these fools sitting up here talking, all those clowns that was in my mention talking all that foolishness, y'all can kick rocks all I can. All I said was, because she came through, it helped them to revamp back into TNA. And I said it helped. That's what I said. I wasn't saying that she was a major factor. I was just saying she helped. And guess what? Y'all fools was ready to shut it down. Because why? A sister doing work. A sister putting in that work. And y'all can't stand it. Y'all can't stand it. That's why I say the IWC is full of buck dancers and white supremacists. I'm calling clowns out. I'm calling you fools out. I'm serious. Because y'all don't, we standing on business right now. We standing on business. I told you over here, Caseyville Wrestling Takes, I stand on business. That's why fools don't really rock with me like that, because I shake things up. I shake cats up in the IWC. I told you I come through to bring that straightening. Might not have the best dialect like the rest of these fools out here, but I come here with the real. The realest of the realest takes in the IWC. Straight with no chaser. Like I said, overall I thought it was a solid impact. Crowd was great. Obviously they were still out here in Chicago. It was one of the Chicago tapers or whatever. But man, look, Impact is doing great, man. We got listen, we got 3 shows coming on tonight. We got SmackDown right next to Collision. Everybody and their grandma know Collision ratings are going to be in the damper. We all know that. I'm not finna sit up here and go back and forth with idiots online praying and hoping that AEW dies. I told you, the only reason AEW go out of business is because of AEW itself, not because of the fans is hoping and wishing that it go out of business. They're going head to head with SmackDown, and then Rampage is coming on right after. So AEW has 3 hours of television live. This is the go-home show for Collision and Rampage, going into full gear. SmackDown is trying to get things settled up. Like I said, Survivor Series is next week. I ain't got nothing else to say, y'all. I'm out of here, man. This your boy Caseyville, King Self for Life Wrestling Takes. I'm gone.